I'm gonna go into this a little different than usual. I'm gonna underplay this and say that I don't at all expect total victory today. Not even a little bit. In fact, I'm gonna say that I expect failure. I'm expecting failure. This way I can be pleasantly surprised. Now, I just have to figure out, why am I not hearing my microphone in these headphones? Huh. 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 What would be the reasoning for that? Fuck. Shit. I got a new headphone amp. Am I hearing? Hold on. I got a new headphone amp. Because I had to solve... Oh, yeah, it is there. It's just kind of low. Why is it so low? Huh. Interesting. Now, okay, that's a little better. Huh. Expecting failure is how I live my life. Exactly. Yeah, so I got a new headphone amp because I wanted to solve the problem of not being able to hear. Oh, I see. Oh, it's tied to the output on this guy. Oh, that's a slight problem because... Huh. Interesting. So that means I would have to manually turn off my speakers and leave this guy turned up. All right, I guess I could leave it like right around there. It shouldn't bleed too much. Interesting. Okay, we're learning. We're learning. New tech. I had to solve the problem of multiple headphones for when I have more than 2 people on the stream. So now I have an extra 4. You know what? The easiest of solutions is always the solution. I don't need to use this while I'm playing by myself. There you go. Just go back to the old-fashioned method for now. Or, you know what? You know what? For test drive purposes, I'm going to deal with it. All right, let's go. Hype. We out here. Let's do the thing. Tech issues. I had to get a headphone amp because that day that I streamed with Tom and Sean, it bothered me that I couldn't get the headphone situation figured out. And I was like, we can't have this. We have to fix this. So I went on Amazon and I found a little gimmick that basically satisfies all of my needs. And away we go. Melee kills repair integrity. Nice. You love to see it. How's everybody doing today? Tape, it's good to see you. Miss Crispies, it's good to see you too. Scarface, it's funny. It just kind of worked out that we took some time off from it. It was not a planned hiatus. Tom's just been busy with stuff, and he has not been available. But it worked out for the best because that gave me time to grind the money that we needed to proceed in the game. Oh God. I'm not. Why is the first run always like this? The first run always starts with me getting my ass beat. All right, relax. Everybody relax. But it should be next week to answer your question. Tommy Numbers is a terrible dealer. I think he was just having his problems. You know how it goes sometimes when you get into like the death spiral in the game where you're just like failing the same shit over and over again. And the thing about that game is that when you get into the death spiral, it costs you greatly because you need money to do everything. So it's hard to get out of the death spiral because you need the money to proceed. So every death is like plunging you deeper into the spiral. Why do you want to see that tape? Tom has made it clear he's a terrible drug dealer. Don't let Tommy hear you out casting dispersions like this. He's a prideful man. He would not appreciate all of these dispersions, multiple though they may be at this point. Hubris indeed. Multiple counts of hubris. Well, see, the problem is, he holds himself to such a high standard that he leaves no room for frustration. I think the best thing I ever saw from Tom so far was the catacomb incident in Manhunt 2. See, that moment, I gotta get my asthma in here. That moment was a perfect example of Tomness, because he could have gotten through that 15 attempts earlier if he would just have not let the frustration overtake him and get down to the clutch nitty-gritty of his actual existence. All right, let's get into it. Where's my inhaler? I got a case of no breathes. No breathes. He got through the catacombs just to find out there was only 20 minutes left in the game. That's character progression. It's true. It's fucking true. Oh, give me that air in a can. Give me that air in a can. What are you, free money? Yes, free money. You love to see that as well. Remember that time yesterday when they actually played Don't Fear the Reaper? That shit was hilarious. Tom, like Tony Montana, gets frustrated and decides to burn the world down. This is true. This is an excellent observation. Out of his own mouth, many times, he was feeling a kinship with Mr. Montana. Ooh, chill. Oh, chill. Give me my drops. Well, Kitty, the game is a sequel. It's like a what if sequel. So the game starts right before the shotgun blast to the spine, and you catch the motherfucker shooting you in the spine. So it's like it's a what if story. It's like if Tony was able to continue living, how would he rebuild his empire? No, I don't want to run that risk. It would be pretty funny if the game ends with Tony. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go. Fuck. All right, they can't both be evil, right? That one hurt me, so this one's gotta give me health. One would assume. Fuck you both. Scarface the game is the sequel to Vice City. I love it. I love it. And it's kind of true if you think about it. The whole premise. I mean, yeah, of course the whole premise is sweaty. Your man was very dead, like, but you know, technically the shotgun blast is what killed him. But let's be honest, the amount of he was bullet riddled. He was gonna die either way. But you know, as far as flimsy setups for video games go, it's fantastic. Don't play games. They did start the game by saying, hey, look, Tony doesn't get shot in the mansion, but he loses all his shit. Yeah. You got to start from zero. That's the whole vibe. It's back to the bottom, lean and hungry, get back to the top. Because that's what happened is he got too full, you see. He wasn't hungry no more. So he got lazy. So now going back to the bottom means he's got to start over again. And this time he's got to maintain his edge. Or, you know, just not do copious amounts of cocaine. I do love the subtle detail, though. Like, that all of the things that undid Tony were, like, he did not follow any of the... Oh, shit! He did not follow any of the solid advice that Frank gave him. So even though Frank was a chump, kind of a pushover, if Tony had listened to Frank, he'd still be alive. Oh, what is this gun that I'm using? Why am I single-shotting right now? Oh no, I don't like this at all. Yeah, you know what? You know what? Fine. Fine. That was a practice. I'm not even... That run doesn't even count. Oh my god, this iced tea is saving my life right now. Sorry, 1 second. Work text. Would Tony still be alive, though? He made a pretty decent list of enemies. Well, Tony was going to have a hard time, you know, irregardless. But I feel like, obviously, the movie is, like, hyper fictitious, right? Like, no one could survive as long as Tony did the way he was behaving. He would have got taken out long before. But yeah, no, if he, like, if Tony Montana of the movie had managed to survive that incident, he was a martyr. He was gonna die either way because he made an enemy of the guy you don't make an enemy of. As evidenced by, you know, his attempt to go to war with fucking 6 goons. Like, the way all his goons are looking at him in the office when he's, like, screaming at Sosa is hilarious to me. Like, if you look at the faces of, like, Chi-Chi and fucking Nick the Pig and Ernie, they just looking at him like, bro, what the fuck are we doing right now? But they're all stupid. Like, the way Tony was behaving, like, you should have just known, yo, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm going to my house. I'm hanging out with my girl. I'm gonna go tuck my kids in the bed. Like, I'm done. Tony, I'll see you later, bro. Like, Tony's goons, like, at that point, you gotta realize that Tony is so fucking gone that, like, he's not gonna come get you later. He's gonna be dead later. Like, there was no reason to follow Tony into that oblivion. You know, and I'm all about loyalty, but there comes a moment when you have to realize that your self-preservation has to kick in, and you have to go, you know what? I'm getting the fuck away from this dude right now. Exactly. What if he lived this silly because he was gunning for the grave? Yeah, well, I mean, right, but if you don't set up that silly premise, then how there's no game. So that, you know, the only way you could get the game is to have the silly premise. Because it's either that or you make, like, because, like, I'd rather what they did than if they tried to do Scarface the game and it was just retelling the story of the movie. You know? I think in the long run, this is better, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think that, no, I don't think that would have been as good, though. Because, like, okay, you know what happens in the movie, and I mean, I guess there's precedent, you know, because even the Warriors game, they did everything was before the movie, and then the last, which I guess they could have done that. They could have done everything like that you don't see in the movie. Basically, they could have done Tony's whole come up, like, you know, through the ranks, and like all, because, you know, basically in the movie they show him kill Frank, and then you get the montage of his life on the top, and then the movie comes back and it's basically, it starts the descent. So I guess if you did the game and you filled in all those gaps, it could have been cool, and then have the events of the movie play out like congruent, I think is the word I'm looking for, like the way the Godfather the game is, where like you're doing all this other stuff and then the events of the movie are happening in your plot line. As you go along, you run into stuff from the movie. So that could be cool. That could be real cool, actually. That mean, you know what? Y'all might have convinced me. That might have been a better way to go. But I like what they did. I like the game. I think it's good. It's got all the empire building and the immersion of the city life that Jinx thinks is filler. Jinx don't like exposition. Jinx is, he's, all right. It's canon in the Hive Mind lore that Jinx just has the worst takes. Like, that man is out of his mind. he's literally a crazy person. What do you mean, probably? There's nothing to remove from that film. Everything that's in the movie is essential to the movie. Y'all crazy. Scarface is a masterpiece. And it's fucking silly at the same time. It's everything you want a gangster movie to be. I am playing so poorly today. My head is not in the game at all. It's like how he thought the film could, he thought the film could be shorter. Yes. Yeah, he's saying you could cut an hour out of Scarface, the movie. It's like how, yes, The Godfather is an incredible film, right? But if you're being honest with yourself, we would all take Goodfellas over The Godfather every single time. Because it has that element of silly. Like, there's the absurdity in that movie. The Godfather, it plays it too straight, right? And while it's a brilliant film, and when you're in the mood for The Godfather, it's like very compelling. I've chosen to watch Goodfellas 1,000 times more than I've chosen to watch The Godfather. Yeah, give me the Hollow Seeker, baby. Let's go. Best gun in the game. I said it. I said it and I meant it too. I feel like I got lucky picking up the last two. So if I pick up this one, it's going to hurt me. I'm not going to do it. But I am going to get this health though. Let's go. I heard him say every movie made before 1980 is garbage. Jesus. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? The man is a crazy person. What kind of take is that? Alien was made before 1980. You don't fuck with Alien. I don't even understand, like, what planet are you on? Are you in fact an alien? If you don't fuck with Alien. Oh no, bad numbers. Shit. Are we here? Are we here? Somebody let me know if I'm still on. Stupid internet. Yeah, like, come on. That's ridiculous. Alien might be the cleanest movie of all time. Really can't wait to figure out how to get across this gap. It's gonna be a double jump. I know it in my heart and in my spirit. Yo, come on, internet, what the fuck? Let's go. Oh no! You hate to see it. Are we here? Are we doing things? Internet, pick a lane. Either crash so I can reset the motherfucker, or fix yourself. Let's go. Come on now. Believe we have stabilized. This is me. This is me moving my hands, doing kung fu. Am I justified for thinking that The Exorcist could have the first 40 minutes, cut out the first 40 minutes and sped up the pacing of the 2 hours after that? Absolutely not. I hard disagree. That's another movie that I'm like, there's nothing to change there. In fact, not only is there nothing to change, I say get the director's cut so you get the more scenes, because the missing scenes are just as good. Oh, whoa, I've never seen enemies in this movie. Kitty, you never seen The Exorcist? That's crazy. You should watch that, although you would probably find it very scary. Because it is scary. Like, even now, like, the effects have gotten to the point where they're definitely aged, you know? Like, but it still holds up. It's still a scary film. The scenes where they're trying to figure out what's wrong with her when she's in the hospital getting all those tests run on her, and I won't say no more since you haven't seen it, Kat. But yeah, that shit is just as scary as all that Exorcist stuff. Jesus, don't fear the Reaper. Let's go, boys. Let's do the thing. Let's make it happen. Let's do the thing. Let's get in deep and do the thing. I wish that I could open this. I wish that I could open this. Oh shit! Oh, there's three of them. There's three of them. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Oh shit! I jumped right into that laser beam, and then I got away from that one instead of going towards it for some reason. Fuck. I am playing like voodoo today. What's my #1 best movie of all time? Fuck, that's a crazy question. Alien is up there. That's pretty much a perfect movie in my eyes. RoboCop is up there pretty high. That's another perfect movie. Jesus, I don't know. There's a trillion incredible movies. In the last 10 years, it's probably been No Country for Old Men. That's the movie I would probably say I've watched the most times in the last 10 years. I don't know. It changes. You know what I mean? Sentimental picks. I love Almost Famous. That movie makes me feel good. But I wouldn't say it's like the best movie. But it's a sentimental favorite. There's a lot of fucking incredible movies. It's more like there's the greats in every genre. You know, it's hard to just pick a movie like that. The Jungle Book. I would have to put that on any list I was making. RoboCop. Yo, RoboCop is an incredible... Have you seen RoboCop? Like, have you watched RoboCop now as, like, a grown person? Because there's so much in RoboCop that, like, will go over your head when you're a kid. But then when you go back and watch it again, like, that shit... I mean, I didn't say RoboCop over the first two Terminator movies. I would take RoboCop over Terminator 2. I don't know if I'd take it over Terminator 1. They're pretty much on even footing for me, but I would probably lean Terminator if I had to choose. I mean, who has to choose though? You know, 20% chance not to lose a consumable on use. I'm gonna take that because to not lose a health would be amazing. All right, hold on. I need a quick pause for the calls. I gotta use little boy's room. Jaws and Alien are tied for number 1, and I cannot be convinced otherwise. I mean, those are excellent movies. Have I seen the first two Terminators? Dude, you talking to a Terminator guy. I love Terminator. I ain't casting no dispersions on Terminator at all. I'll take Terminator 1, 2, 3, and the series. No problem. After that, it starts getting dicey. But 1, 2, 3, and the series, all clean in my eyes. I will be right back with a lighter bladder. Let's get that Wii Sports music going, baby. Let's do the thing.